if you want to quit your job, I'm going to share with you the best credit unions to position yourself to quit your job, all right? Now, here's the thing about it that most people don't realize is that when you want to quit your job, there are a couple questions you should be asking yourself, right? Well, let this guy go. All right. So the first one is, can you afford to quit your job, right? Now, I'm going to tell you a game plan that I helped one of my brothers do to quit his job, and it worked, all right? That's the first thing. Can you afford to quit your job? Then the second thing is, are you looking for a new job or are you looking to start a new business? Okay, so that's the second thing you need to ask yourself. And the third thing you need to ask yourself is that, who's going to cover my medical insurance? How am I going to pay for my medical insurance, right? So those are the three questions you need to keep in mind. Now, here's something else that I would definitely tell you. Look, if you're sick and tired of your job, this is what you want to do. You want to go to the doctor. You know how people have the FLMA, family medical leave situation or whatever, right? What you want to do, you want to go to your doctor. And you want to go to your doctor and you want to request a stress leave, okay? Don't quit your job, because you're going to need that job for the strategy that I'm sharing with you, okay? So you ask for a stress leave. Now, here's the thing about it. Sometimes they'll give you 2 weeks. Sometimes they may give you 30 days, right? Now, here's the thing about it. A lot of people are scared to take off from their job a long period of time because they're scared of losing their job. Well, you're at the point you don't care about the job. You just want to get out of the environment. It's a hostile environment. You don't like the boss. You don't like the employees. You just want something different, right? So you want to try something different. Now, here's the thing that I would tell you. I would go to the doctor and request a stress leave, all right? That's number one, okay? Now, here's the thing about it. Sometimes doctors, they will give you 90 days, or they may ask you, well, how much stress leave do you talk about? And you want to ask them for medication as well. Hey, it's wind out here, man. I want to get this out. This is the environment is just too hostile. The wind is just too strong for this type of environment, and so I don't want you guys to miss anything. So just bear with me a few minutes, okay? Sorry about that, guys. I was hoping to shoot the video outside, but I guess I can't because it's too windy. But that being said, like I said, go to the doctor and you request a stress leave. Now, here's another thing. You tell the doctor that you can't sleep, and you request that you need medication for stress and sleep. Now, I'm not telling you to take it, but I'm just telling you what my brother did, okay? So now they give you 90 days. Do not quit your job. I'm telling you, this is really going to put you in position. Then what you want to do also is, while you are working your job, you want to file your W-4, okay? Your W-4 is going to stop them from taking income taxes out of your check, right? So this way, for the next 3 to 4 months, you're going to bring home a bigger paycheck, all right? Now, I would tell you, I would probably set my position, I would position myself to where, like, with my light, gas, water, my basic utilities and stuff like that, I would try to prorate as much of that as possible for at least 6 months, right? So meaning pay up those bills for at least 6 months. Now, here's the thing about it, what you're going to be doing. Like I said, you're going to get to these credit unions in a minute, but I'm just positioning you so you can really understand how to make this work for you, whether you looking to get another job or whether you're looking to start a business, all right? So once you do that, then I would tell you to set up a new company. All right. Now, the reason you want to do that, if you're going to be transitioning from a job to starting your business, then while you out on medical leave, if you structure yourself as an entity instead of using your social security number, then that way you can have money coming into the business, because you can work like maybe on the side doing deliveries or something like that, right? Now, again, there's some grayish area in this, and some people may not agree with it. Some people want to. It's just all in a matter of how bad you want to get away from your job, all right? But the main point about it, do not quit your job, all right? Now, let's talk about some of these credit unions. Also, here's another thing that you can do if you're struggling with your bills and stuff. You can go to findhelp.org, FINDHELP.org, right? And they will find resources to help you pay your bills as well. Again, for you guys that are trying to quit your job and you're worried about, well, how am I going to pay my bills and things of that nature, this is the strategy you actually want to do. All right. Now, let's talk about some of the credit unions. All right. Some of the best credit unions I think that would be most beneficial when trying to quit your job. All right. So the first credit union is SDFCU, State Department Federal Credit Union. Why? Is because they actually will give you loans up to $100,000. Not that hard to join them, okay? Now, another reason why is because you don't have a payment on your loan for the first 90 days. So for the first 90 days, you do not have a payment on your loan. So that's the reason why I'm telling you guys to do this strategy. So that way, when you put in that application, they asking about income and they need to verify job and stuff like that, they're still able to verify your job. Okay. And that does not interfere with your business. So even if you add your business income, your side hustle income and stuff like that, you can include that income as well. So your job plus your side hustle income, right? Now, that also helps with your DTI, your debt to income ratio. Now, another credit union you want to take a look at is Connector Credit Union. Now, with Connector Credit Union, I like this credit union because they give up to $100,000. Now, the best thing about Connector is because they not only pull Experian, but it's a FICO 9 scoring. So for you, if you're trying to build up your credit first before you start applying for these loans, then you can add the authorized users. You can add the rental payments, right? You can add the utilities on this. You can add subscriptions on your credit file to help build up the credit file. And this is going to actually help push up your credit score to make it much easier for you to get qualified. All right. And the reason I try to pick the easiest credit unions that give the most amount of money is because, especially when you're trying to quit your job, you may need a lot of money. So that's the reason why I used to tell people, hey, when you get your tax money, take your tax money and prorate your utility bills and stuff for at least 6 months to give you a cushion so that you can separate yourself from the company. All right. Now, another credit union you want to take a look at is Veridian Credit Union, okay? Now, Veridian is a Vantage 3 credit union. It's a non-geo-restricted, so anybody can join them. Now, with Veridian, just keep in mind, they pull TransUnion Vantage 3, but at the same time, they are going to want to do an interview. Now, the reason why, again, going back to not quitting your job, because if they want to verify pay stubs, if they want to verify taxes or whatever like that, you already have that situation. Now, for you guys that are already in the gig economy and you need to need pay stubs to verify income and stuff, we do offer a program that gives you up to 4 months of pay stubs as well as payroll. So if you need that, just type payroll below and I'll send you over the link to schedule a one-on-one consultation for that. All right. Now, here's another thing. Another credit union, I should say, is with BCU, Baxter Credit Union. Again, it's another Vantage 3 TransUnion Credit Union, okay? And you join that through the Life Money U. It's only $5 to join. Now, they would do like a phone interview, but it's non-geo restricted as well. But again, because it's using a Vantage scoring system, it makes it so much easier for you to qualify for loans, all right? Now, another credit union you also want to look at that's easy to join as well as get funding for is with NASA Federal Credit Union, okay? Now, the reason why, because they use Experian Vantage 4. Now, here's the thing about it with some of these credit unions, I'm telling you guys, is that with these credit unions, when you use that inquiry to get the personal loans, you can also use that inquiry, that same inquiry, to get a credit card, okay? So that's the reason why I would tell you guys to definitely use this strategy, especially when you're trying to leave your job, but you're worried about having money to pay bills, to put food on the table, and insurance and things like that. That's the reason why you should position yourself to be more strategic instead of saying, well, I quit this job because I hate it. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Leverage the job. Make the job pay you in order to make sure that when you leave that job, you're already in position to getting a new job or you starting a new business, all right? Now, for those of you, again, that needs help with setting up your business stuff, you can click the link in the description and schedule a one-on-one consultation for that. Now, the next credit union is Patelco Credit Union. Now, with Patelco Credit Union, it's a triple dip. And the reason it's a triple dip is because not only they're giving you a loan up to $100,000, but you can use it to get credit cards as well as a automobile. So you may need an automobile and you're trying to move on to your job to do, like I was telling you earlier, the delivery business, the medical carrier business. So those are the type of things that I would definitely tell you, look at using these credit unions, not only just for the loan, but also, and also if they have a like a line of credit, like some of these credit unions I mentioned, they have a line of credit as well. So I would go for the loan, line of credit, and a credit card, right? And so the thing about it is to be able to get as much money as possible out of these credit unions, so you make sure that you're positioned so that way when you start your new job, the bills are paid up and you're able to start paying those loans down as well. All right. Now, the next credit union you want to look at is Connectus. Now, with Connectus Credit Union, it is a TransUnion FICO 9. Now, here's the thing about it with Connectus. In reference to their credit cards, they use Elon Financial. And Elon Financial, their credit cards go up to 18 months, 0% interest on purchase and balance transfer. Now, those are the type of credit cards you can liquidate through plastic or through Melio. And again, like I said, these doing Elon Financial to get a credit card, you're going to get the higher limits. Okay, so I'm trying to put you in position so you always have access to money. Now, another credit union you may want to look at is with United Nations Federal Credit Union. Now, the interesting thing about them, with their personal loans goes up to $150,000. Plus, it gives you up to 15 years of repayment on it. Plus, like say that you open up a savings account, and that's another thing I want to stress as important. All right, like with United Nations Federal Credit Union, when you open up like a savings account or a CD or a secured loan, I should say you open up a secured loan. With that secured loan with them, you can borrow up to 150% of that secured loan that you have in the bank. Now, here's the thing about in terms of strategy when going after these here loans with these institutions. All right, what you want to do, you want to make sure you open up a personal checking account, a savings account, and make sure you do either a CD or a money market account. Believe me, doing a CD or a money market account is going to give you an advantage because they want to see people that are actually going to be with them long term. So if you have a little money that's going to be invested with them, and they know that, hey, this is a person that we can count on because they have money tied up. Now, you don't have to have a whole lot of money in that CD or in that money market account. As a matter of fact, the place you want to go get the money that actually won't show up on a personal loan, you want to use a lender like Big Buck Loans, all right? And the reason is, or Viva Payday Loan, the reason is because they're a platform. Okay, and they work with tribal lenders. So with tribal lenders, they more likely won't report those loans to the personal credit file, all right? Now, the minimum income for getting approved with those type of loans, all you need is at least $1,000, I would say, after taxes, all right? Then you take that money and then you can use it. You can open up multiple credit unions to be able to get access to those personal loans. Or you may just want to work with one credit union. But the main concept of it is being able to make sure that you have money that you can open up these accounts. Now, with some of these banks, yes, they will let you fund it with a credit card or something like that. But at the same time, like I said, we're trying to position you so you can get away from that job that's stressing you out. The environment is making you sick. You want to do something better. So I hope this video helped you. If you have any other questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, removing negative items off the credit, click the link in the description. If this video helps you, again, give me a like, share the video. Thank you.